talk to me?
Hello. Hello, Gordon.
Our suit feels hold. Otherwise,
Hello,
we won't
Black
last long in this
Cobra.
environment.
Yeah, today we are playing Starfield. We are on Mars. Supposedly. So, what do we have to do? Find Percival. I'm doing the Vanguard missions after I finished Ranger missions, which were very nice. I got a nice ship out of Ranger missions. Guess I can take a shortcut. Or maybe not. So far I'm enjoying Starfield a lot. It's not a Star Citizen killer. It's not a Squadron 42 killer. There's only one guy who can kill Star Citizen. It's Chris Roberts. So I've been here before. I guess no more bad guys. Hello, Tech Soup. Tech Soup, okay. Interesting name. I'm on the Vanguard mission chain. I'm curious what I will get. I finished Ranger missions. At the end of Ranger missions, I got a very nice ship. Hello, Moon and Star. I'm not sure if I'm at the right place. I hope so. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong here. Your bot is 7.5 hours to go. Ah, okay, yeah. You have your normal edition and it should be released soon. Yeah, I was weak. I gave some extra money. Hello, Chucky, Sea Captain. When does it start? At 2 a.m.? Oh, okay. But there's enough content to enjoy this for a long, long time. 5 p.m. Pacific, okay. Oh, looks like I'm right, and I don't think there are any bad guys left, or do they respawn? Oh, I know why. I know what. There was a locked door. I couldn't get past the door when I was here before. How is it so far? It's pretty much your typical Bethesda game. If you like Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Skyrim, you will love this. Okay, I wasn't here before. Yeah, it's pretty much, I would call it Fallout 4 in space, which is not a bad thing. There are lots of options to modify your guns, your spacesuit. Think about modifying your power armor in Fallout 4. And it has some physics. Okay, not now. But quite often you can move those items. And we have a hacking mini puzzle. Okay, this one and then this one. Actually, I like hacking in this game. It's fun. And I made a mistake. Yeah, I screwed up. Or maybe not. I mean, I want to avoid using those. Do the planetary winds blow your multi-ton? No, no. And there's no wind that slows you down to a crawl, but when you are moving like 5 degrees to left or right, suddenly there's no wind anymore. No, we don't have this here. And loot, what do we have? Some crafting material, I think, and a helmet. This game has some physics. Not everything, not a lot, but at least it has some physics, which I pretty much like. You cannot really fly. You're not flying your spaceships like you do in Star Citizen, except in fights, but even then it's pretty much washed down. It's the same composer that did Fallout 4, so you might recognize his music style. You have a mini jetpack, which I like too. Pretty much like in Fallout 4, your power armor. Okay, do I expect violence? Let's check out mission again. Find Percival. He gave me a key that will allow me to get through the deep mines. I don't know if I expect violence. By the way, it's not like Starfield has perfect physics. It doesn't. This is Mars, okay? And on Mars you can jump higher, of course. Mars has 0.36 or 0.38 of Earth's gravity, but you would be able to walk normally because not enough friction on your boots, on your boots, but you can walk normally. It's just that you can jump higher, which is fine. It's a game. It's not a physics simulation. At least it's something. Not like in Star Citizen, where every planet has exactly 1 G and every moon 0.36 Gs. Hello, Emmett Thomas. Have you tried any mods? Some really nice one. Yeah, I saw it. I haven't tried any mods yet. Usually I try to play the game the first time just on normal without any mods, and later I think I will increase difficulty. I played Fallout 4 at highest difficulty without trucks, without power armor, and still, besides the very first days, it was easy for the most part. And of course there's already a nude mod, as always. Okay, what do you have to say?
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Okay, what do I choose? Sorry, I was hitting my microphone stand.
Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at? A fast-growing terramorph. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me? Hadrian. She gave you this? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Okay, no violence. By the way, it's the same AI behavior like in Fallout 4. For example, your companions quite often walk in your way and block you. By the way, where's my companion? I lost my companion. Hello, Celestis. Anyone making camping fire in spacesuits? No. I mean, it's so silly. On Dema, you have burning campfires on the moon without any preferable atmosphere. And we have a moon
Gonna ask you to not
with
touch it.
98% oxygen atmosphere in Star Citizen. Now, I don't expect that a game like Star Citizen is a perfect simulation of real-life science, but this is silly. 98% oxygen atmosphere. The loot in this game is, what do you mean by loot? You mean loot you can find in Starfield? Actually, the loot is getting way better. I'm having really a lot more fun with the loot. I'm finding good armor and really good weapons. So don't think loot in Starfield is terrible. It changes a lot. This is a Skyrim door, I guess.
Entertaining the notion of xeno-warfare angers me to the core.
When I started to play Starfield, I was disappointed by the loot, but it's gotten way better, very quickly actually. Right now I have this Mantis suit. I did the Mantis quest. Cannot really see it well.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax,
You mean the
and it'd be the
filter
best damn
put
fake
over
I've
the
ever
images?
seen,
Okay.
I'd be mad and very relieved.
I'm like, I don't know, 20 hours in or so, something like this, 20, 25 maybe 30. I don't want to check, because I played a lot.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinium. It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
What are my plans? Take you.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
By the way, this game has the same problem other Bethesda games have. Enemies are quite often very bullet spawns. Sometimes you have to shoot a guy without any armor, without any helmet, 7 times in the head. But it's a Bethesda game. Either you love those games or you don't, and I love those games. Is there any loot? I'm checking quickly for loot before I leave this place. It's really interesting how many mods there are already on Nexus. There are tons of mods already. I cannot wait for the one day when someone is modding Star Citizen spaceships into this game. Okay, we are leaving via Skyrim door. How are NPCs till now for you? Pretty much like in Fallout 4. NPC AI is okay. Your companions are very often walking into your line of fire, which was normal in Fallout 4. But NPCs overall are believable. They have their own storylines and quests. So don't expect top-notch AI. It's not top-notch AI. It's your typical Bethesda AI. But it's good enough in my book. Guess we have to just to go back. I could walk back. So if you want to walk back for immersion, you're free to do. But I can also just teleport.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
Check out a few things. First, I want to empty my inventory because I picked up a few things. This ship has a lot of cargo capacity. I love it. 2,280 cargo. So you can collect a lot of things that you can sell later. The system is pretty much made for consoles, which is not perfect, but it's workable on PC. Okay, still emptying my inventory. Okay, 60 miles. More T-posing. Actually, I've seen screenshots of NPCs standing on chairs. I've seen this. Now I want to leave the ship. I want to show you something. I mean, I could use the ladder to leave the ship, but this is quicker. This is a ship I got from finishing the Ranger mission line, and it's a big way up from your starter ship. I'm not saying it's the best ship, it's not the best ship, it's not perfect, but it really is much better than your starter ship. You get this for free just doing the Ranger quest line, which was not easy, always easy. So let's check out again what I have to do next. Meet with Hadrian at the 6th circle. How did you lose your money by Grievers, from Grievers? Were they ramming your ship? Were they killing your ship? Petra, is this still a thing? Is this still a thing? But I thought you can report pet rammers, can't you? On the other hand, how does CRG judge who's right and who's wrong? You ditched Starfield? Andrew? I mean, it's not... If you are expecting Star Citizen, then your expectations are wrong. If you're expecting a typical Bethesda game, then your expectations are correct. This is a game for people who love Fallout 3, Fallout 4 and Skyrim.
Is that really her? Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Okay. People just camped at outposts and boarded my ship the moment I got in. Another thing I really don't like, you cannot really close your door. If you have a camera, every smug can get onto your ship.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
It was no walk in the park.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just glad you both came through it intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Okay.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists. Ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh, well, but it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data are under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly, and hopefully how to prevent more attacks like the one that's...
Okay, let's talk.
All right. I'm gonna go get this workup into the Cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You too.
Yes, there's a line between griefers and pirates, of course. But it's also CRG's fault, because in year 11, you still cannot even lock your ship. As soon as someone is inside your ship and gets to the pilot seat, he has full control over your ship. And the excuse is always, yeah, we are working on the best ship UI ever. And then nothing happens for years after years after years. Even in other games in Alpha, like for example 7 Days to Die, you can lock your vehicles. You can set a code, a 4-digit code to your vehicles, and if you don't know the code, you cannot use the vehicle. Not even this CRG is able to give us, and this is really bad. Okay, now we are going to New Atlantis to continue this quest line. I hope there will be some action again soon.
Should I warm up the engines?
I mean, griefing is way too easy in Star Citizen. Okay, if you expect some interesting flying around the planet, there is none. You are just hitting your space bar and you are starting into space. I mean, it doesn't even look like CRG tries. Why not give us the option to have keys for our ships? There was a video, it was, I don't know when it, at least 5 years ago, where CRG showed permissions you can set in your ship. Who is allowed to use turrets? Who is allowed to fly your ship? Who can open doors? And it's still not in the game like 5 or 6 years later. It's a Mantis spacesuit. You get it from doing a mission. This is your space flight. There isn't much.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain
Unless
your
you
current
are in a
course while we
fight,
scan your
of
ship's
course.
cargo. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Okay, let's land. New Atlantis, mast. It's not ScamCon. It's not ScamCon. It's just that Chris wants to do something
I have
very
things for you.
complicated, very huge, very ambitious, and he's not the right guy to do something very complicated, very huge and very ambitious, if you ask me. Yeah, I hope that we are getting, I'm sure we are getting action soon
Over here.
again.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure,
Andrew, it's not the
there's
same,
one
those
more
are
thing you
different
ought to know
games.
before we head up there.
So if you're expecting Star
relationship with
Citizen,
the
then you
UC.
are disappointed
It's
by Starfield,
more
of
complicated than
course.
it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place.
Chris keeps changing the goalpost.
I-
Not only this, in year 11,
Am a
there
clone
is still not even
of
a
a man
gold
named
standard
Francois
of ships.
One-time fleet
Some people
admiral
say,
of the
oh look,
UC during the
CRG
Colony War.
has so
Former
many
head of
ships
the UC
back
Navy.
on... CRG
They
has so
called
many
him
ships on
David.
backlog, but
Woe
CRG
to the
also
defeated
has
in
a
old
lot of
oak
ships
Latin,
that needs a gold
a
standard.
title he earned.
Something CRG still doesn't
Program
have in
I
year
was a
11.
part of, it was
There is no
the
gold
UC's
standard yet
attempt
for
to create
ships.
a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day.
Okay, let's get this over with. I mean, actually, it doesn't really matter what you are picking. It matters in persuasions, but not here, so I just pick
I
anything.
really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know.
Chris has
considering how
dreams
much you've
and
done already.
visions. And his dreams and visions are very ambitious, and I like being
Know you got
able to
dropped into the
fly
middle of this
around,
pretty
to land everywhere.
Or if you've got any
But he also
last-minute
needs
business
to
attend
get
to,
his
now
shit
might be a good
together,
time.
which he is not,
No telling how long
which
the
he
cabinet's
doesn't
gonna keep
seem
us
to
waiting
be
out here.
able to. seriously, for $600 million and year 11, CRG has very little to show for. Very little. And not much of $600 million is actually left. I would be very surprised if even $100 million are left.
Then I guess it's
That's
just
the
a matter
problem
of...
with Chris. You can have very nice visions, but you have to make some reality one day. And in year 11 we are still missing basics. The goalpost is still moving.
On Vanguard business?
We still don't even have a gold standard of ships. It's moving too. We are not even at a halfway mark. That's the problem with Chris. I don't have any trouble with his visions. I have trouble with him being able to actually manage such a project. And I have my doubts.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Star Citizen might feel better if you are flying, if you are landing, but besides this, I mean, me personally, besides testing and checking out new things and making fun videos, I have zero desire to ever play Star Citizen at the moment, because you have the same boring, repetitive missions, you have the same boring time sinks, immersive metro rides, dying of first in 90 minutes, having to move salvage material in one SCU crates, one crate at a time. That's all terrible.
Which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three
I would
armistice
love
signatories.
to come back to Star
You
Citizen
see,
and to play
Freestar
Star Citizen.
Collective and House
It's just
Bravo.
I have zero
Now, Captain,
desire,
we've all
not
read
because of
Hadrian's report on the
Starfield, but
subject,
because
but we have yet to hear from you.
NPCs and missions are
Perhaps you
just
could summarize for the cabinet
terribly
what it
boring
is you
in Star
see as the
Citizen.
goal of this endeavor.
It's always the same thing. Go to bunker, kill bad guys, go to next bunker, kill bad guys, do bounty, kill bad guy, do bounty, kill bad guy. Only reason why people are doing is,
That is something to consider.
only reason why some
We
people are
also have
doing
to
it
take into
is to
account the
collect
nature of
Alpha
the
UC
data
to
you
buy a
require.
bigger ship. But
Madam
that's not
President,
exactly
I
very
object to the very
interesting.
premise of
Not
this meeting.
because I have a lot of
While
ships,
no one would argue
but
that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything
playing the
less than
game
a
to be
tragedy.
able to buy a bigger
Paramorph
ship,
attacks
to
are not
play
some
more,
sudden
to be able to
threat
buy
on
a
the
much
horizon.
bigger ship, to play more,
They've been
to buy an
happening for
even bigger
generations.
ship,
To demand
isn't
we hand over
exactly
banned archival
fulfilling,
knowledge
at least
and
not
possibly
for
upset
me.
the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic, and at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty
And
warmonger
CRG is
and her
telling us, oh, we
associates.
have this new raster
I would
tool.
remind the
Now
chief
we
diplomat
can
who
make
he's
bunker
speaking to.
missions a little bit
If it's my
different.
father you're
But
looking
it
to
looks
address,
like they are
you're
only
welcome to
talking about
consult
the
a medium.
outside. So instead of
I would also ask,
two
how
gold,
many deaths
instead of two
the cabinet
lampposts, you
requires
have
to
now
act?
4 lampposts at
50?
some bunker entrances.
50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau
It's
Ceti are
boring.
just
Playing
prelude to
Star
more
Citizen
attacks,
is boring.
I have no doubt you'll get
Now,
the body count
I
you
hope
require.
that
Let's
it won't
keep
stay
this
that way,
civil,
that things
shall
will
we?
change, and that we are
And
getting
while there
very
should be no
interesting
doubt,
missions
the
in
preservation
Star
of life
Citizen
stands
one day.
paramount
Very
among this
interesting
body's
NPCs,
duties.
very
Chief
interesting
Yassine has a point.
interaction with
Will a
NPCs.
single attack,
But
however
in year
troubling,
11,
be
it's
sufficient to
not
convince the
there.
other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough.
Oh, and
Perhaps you
Andrew
can help,
wrote, Star
Captain.
Citizen is a tech
As the
demo
one
for
who
now.
actually
Once all the
collected the
backend tech
sample
and
in
tools are
question,
put in
did
place,
this Terramorph
Star
seem
Citizen will
at
fly.
all
Andrew,
alarming to
I am
you?
hearing the same talk for 10 years by now. As soon as CRG has finished working on the basics, content will stream in for 10 years by now, Andrew. I hope you are right, but please accept that I'm not too enthusiastic about this, hearing the same things for 10 years by now. I remember when people told us, oh, as soon as 3.0 is in, we will get so many new star systems and so
Captain?
much content. Now we are, let me guess, let me calculate. We are now like 5 years into 3.0, and still content is not coming in. You have the same boring missions. You have the same boring time sinks. It even gets worse. Or look at loading, unloading. 6 years ago, Tony told us, oh, we have it all figured out. CRG has nothing figured out. They are still teleporting cargo onto your ship. If CRG would be smart, they would let us park our ships in a hangar and then teleport cargo on and off outside our view.
It's a little intimidating. I understand.
I'm not burnt out, Andrew, I'm not burnt out, but I'm burnt out. Okay, sorry for my French, for the same shitty, stupid excuses for 10 years by now. As soon as this tech access in, content will fly in. We have heard this when we got 2.0, we have heard this when we got 2.6.3, we have heard this when we got 3.0. It's accepted. It's not true.
That is worth considering.
I hope it will be
This
true.
attack
I
took
hope
place
that
on
one
an
day
almost
content
completely
is streaming in
uninhabited world. The
very,
casualties
very
were
quickly
minimal
and
as
we
a
are getting
result.
one star
But
system
if
after
there's
the
another
other.
attack,
I
will we be
just
so lucky?
don't see it with Chris as CEO.
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain.
I have no idea what you
given
mean,
the
Andrew. Be
discussion
more of a
now
gamer
and
and
the
less of
information
consumer.
you've been privy to thus far,
Why should I play
If
this
you were in
game
our
when
position,
it's boring? I mean,
would
Star
you grant the
Citizen.
request made to open the archives?
End of 20. Okay, I'm thinking by now you are a troll and I'm close to just ignoring you. You are not Billy? Or are you maybe this J3 guy from Spectrum? End of 2023, content will stream in. No, forget it. This would be just in a few months. No.
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer,
Sorry,
then
Textub,
so
I'm not
be
blocking
it.
you. What did you
I'm
ask?
inclined to agree.
As am I.
I'm not blocking you.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Very
Whatever
well.
stuff.
I
11
consent.
years into a shit show
The
of
galaxy
false
was lucky you were
promises,
here
false
today,
hype,
Captain.
false
You
expectations.
and I are in agreement.
Just
Chief.
remember, CitizenCon
So, if there are
2016,
no
Chris
other
told us we were
objections,
getting
I
several new
believe we
star
can agree to
systems
give our full
at the beginning
backing
of
to make the request to
2018.
What was that?
An incident has occurred. Okay, now we are
Incident.
back into action,
Chief
I
Sarkin,
guess.
what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks.
Okay, and sure, I'm
Just as
ignoring you now. I'm not responding to what you are writing because you are ignoring what I'm saying too, so it's
There
of
must
no
be another
use.
explanation. The
I think you are this
evaded our scanners
J3 guy from Spectrum
There
or
will
Billy.
be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly.
Nameplates, what do you mean?
The last
Oh,
thing
this,
we need is a citywide panic.
I think
Yes.
there will be a mod for this.
Admiral Logan,
It's
the local
okay
barracks
in my
can
book.
provide support.
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to
Okay,
bring
what
them
I'm
in.
supposed to do now?
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Down there.
Okay, I have to go to the spaceport and deal with the situation, which I don't know what it is. You're going the wrong way, man. .0 Pyro and Chunk Beats end of 2023. Yeah, sure. What's going on?
We're trying to help you!
What is going on?
That's it! Now hit him with everything you've got!
A quick EM weapon, okay. Non-lethally, okay. So I have to kill... I have to get those NPCs down without killing them.
And stay down.
No? A quick follow us with an EM weapon to engage. Do you have an EM weapon?
If you need something, want to see what I'm I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Okay, you have an EM weapon, so I guess we are fine.
Hope we can talk later.
And now? Do you have to continue firing?
5, 10,
Lights out on them!
Okay, I've never done this before.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't...
No, I don't have a patron yet. Whatever and
The way
stuff.
those
I thought
people
about
were
it.
acting. I've seen this before.
Making revenue, no,
We're
it's
under
not.
the Terramorph's
If making
influence,
money
weren't
was a priority for me, I would do the same thing that
I don't know.
most of Stasis and
They
YouTube
were down
channels
at the
are
port
doing.
And they just started...
Look, everything is
screaming.
fantastic. We are getting
We
so
tried
much
to restrain
content
them,
soon.
Get them on the train to get them
Like
out of harm's
Board
way,
Gamer and
but-
those other channels.
But some of
No,
the other officers down
I mean I
there,
don't mind earning
We
a little
couldn't
bit of
restrain
money,
them
of
fast enough.
course, but
just
making money is not my
started
priority.
firing on us. People we knew.
Otherwise, I would be one of those hype
They
channels.
went berserk.
Pheromonic projection.
Become a ship
Some
for
terramorphs,
Star
they
Citizen.
can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the
I
morph,
don't watch
you break the hold.
German
But
things
this means
much.
we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire.
Isn't he another
keep that
White
EM
Knight?
weapon at the
Another
ready.
hype channel? Knebel? Yeah, we have far too many shells that are making a lot of money with the hype videos.
Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you
Big
can
purple
to help them.
hat with a feather whenever I watched Board Gamers content. Yeah, but Board Gamer makes a lot of money and he has all those other things and he has his ads. He's just one of those guys who don't care about the game. He just cares about that it's a way for him to make money, which is fine. If he's selling his soul to make money, it's his problem, if it's a problem at all, not mine.
What was that?
No time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move!
All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Okay, I have to go to the space part, and do I have to shoot at more civilians?
You might back up. Just stand there. Good.
Okay, that's not a civilian.
Captain, it's going to be okay. It's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real. We have to put down that floor.
Bit busy now.
All sides! They're all around us! Pull back! Pull back!
Alright. I think I hit one of those friendly NPCs, but he doesn't mind. Okay, good. Sorry. Sorry. Approach officer in charge. Okay, where are you?
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now.
Hello,
Got the
Legion.
remaining creatures locked down on the landing
Victrix.
pad. Barely
No, I
holding
didn't get
up
a
for
crime
it.
stat. I think I was hitting one of
They
those.
said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Yeah, I think it's so silly that that you have friendly NPCs in bunker missions. What's the point? Why do you have friendly NPCs in bunker missions? Oh, here lots of free stuff. It's not stealing. Okay, that's cool. It's not stealing. Okay, very nice. Ammunition, guns, and healing items. I mean, why do we have friendly NPCs in bunker missions? They're just walking around, don't even care that there are bad guys. What's the point? Okay, let me check. I have to kill more of those. Speak to the fire team. Okay, I have to kill more terror morphs. Okay, and I can speak to the fire team. Let's try this. Maybe I'm getting free head.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with
Yeah,
terramorphs
but those
before?
friendly NPCs are
Only
just
briefly just
walking
came over
around,
here. But we know
walking
how to
into
handle
your
pressure.
line of fire and so on.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the
I
same
mean,
as
this
keeping your cool in a
putting
firefight.
friendly NPCs
Might
in
make
bunker
you more
missions is
liability
making
than
it
asset.
a lot more
We're not
complicated than it
UC
needs to be,
security.
especially
You don't need to worry
for an
about
alpha.
us.
I want you to watching our backs. Yeah, we
Your
can
call.
handle this.
We're on the line.
I don't want more NPCs because most of the times they are just standing in your way. Not something I want. NPCs standing in my way. Yeah, I leave them behind. I hope they didn't destroy my ship. This would be a shame if my ship would have been destroyed. I don't think so. Yeah, they have lots of NPCs. Click the claim time and you can have it back in 45 minutes. Yeah, but I had loot. I had lots of loot on my ship. Loot I can sell. If I claim my ship, it's gone.
I'll watch your back.
It's only normal difficulty. Usually I start at normal. If I play more, I can always... Usually I play on higher difficulty the second time.
It's over. Thank God.
Okay.
If these things reached the populated areas of the city, we would
Okay,
have had an
we did it.
absolute
We
massacre
killed
on
2
our hands.
terror mobs. I think I want to try out trading with high C, do it for real, checking out how long it takes until the cargo is on your ship, how many minutes. And I heard if you are trading with high C and you are in the quote-unquote cargo loading area and someone, another ship comes in, it interrupts your cargo loading. For reasons I don't know.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion.
Performance is very good, but I have a 3080 Ti, a 5950 processor and 64 gigabytes of RAM, so I cannot tell you what you expect in different configurations. But let's say that way, graphics are not exactly stellar. They are okay, they are workable, but I've seen better graphics, so I guess this game isn't very power hungry. Maybe it's to prevent anyone getting stuck into the teleport. Yeah, I mean, those crates are teleporting anyway, which is in theory fine for T0. For year 11 it's not really fine, but those crates are just teleporting onto your ship. So why does it matter if another ship is nearby? I guess only Chris knows the answer.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place.
Yeah, I think a 2080 should still be fine.
That is all.
I'm playing on 4K, by the way. 4K with everything at max. But it's a 3080 Ti. Maybe a 1080 might be okay, or maybe on medium settings in 1080p or something. Yeah, but Boxer wrote, Hull C cargo feature is such an ugly tier 0. Yeah, the problem is we have a lot of bad tier 0s, and those bad tier 0s are in the same terrible shape many years later. CRG is throwing things into the game, calls it first iteration tier 0, which would be fine, but many years later those new things are in the same terrible shape, never to be touched. And that's something I just don't like.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Don't call something
Let
tier
your
0 and
people all
then
know
never
how
address
much we owe them today.
it for many years.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are.
A decade?
Captain?
No, I wouldn't say a
Adrian?
decade, but for
It would
example,
appear that
Star
the
Map.
cabinet owes you our thanks
Everyone
for what you
knows
did for the city
Star Map is
today,
terrible. Todd Peppy knows
as well as
Star Map is
an
terrible.
apology.
But does
Your
CRG
concerns
work on the
about the
replacement?
Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Try to fly to Hurston and try to click on Averus. It's possible. You're flying to Hurston, you're jumping to Lorville, and you can click on Averus on the star map if you are near Lorville. It's possible, but it's very, 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 very clunky, very hard to do.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet.
You mean there's a new star
You will
map?
have our
You
full
think
support in
that
collecting
CRG will
Terramorph
show us a
data
new star
from
map
the archives,
at
as
CitizenCon?
well
It would
as a
be
subsequent
cool.
investigation into the nature of these attacks.
Or look at Moby
But to
Class.
accomplish those goals,
Moby
we're going
Class
to need the right people in
is
the right
another
places.
very terrible
As such,
iteration.
the cabinet has authorized me
And
to
you cannot even do
reinstate
much
you,
with
Adrian,
Moby Class. For example,
effective
you
immediately,
cannot claim
to
your
your
ship.
former rank
How
of
about
major.
you can already claim your
As soon as
ship
we've
when
got
you
the
are
data
on
in
the way
hand,
to the
we want
spaceport?
you investigating these
No,
attacks
you have to
and how
go
to stop
to
them.
console.
Will you do this?
Do you know what Todd Peppy said about Moby Class?
Yes.
You know Todd Peppy, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
Todd Peppy said
I'd be
Moby
honored.
Class can die in hell.
But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation
Okay,
to
Bright and
succeed
Flying
first,
Circuses, thank
we're
you very
going to
much
need
for
someone to convince the Free Star
joining
Collective
me
and House
and
Varun
have
to
fun
play
at
ball.
work.
Someone who knows
Even Todd
precisely
Peppy says
the
Moby
sorts of
Class can
dangers the
die in
colonies
hell.
and all
But
the
where's
galaxy
a replacement?
are facing right now.
Nowhere.
The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
I mean, why can't I Why can't I buy or sell
In exchange,
cargo
we're willing to
from my
fast-track
high
your
sea,
citizenship
either
upon
from the
collection of the
cockpit
data.
or using
So,
Mobiclass?
will you help us?
You have to go to consoles, physically walk to a console. Yeah, sure. I mean, if I want to buy something, I have to
I'm
go
glad to
to
hear
a
it.
shop, right?
Now,
So as
of
we don't
course,
have
won't be
Amazon
sending
today,
you in without the
I
proper
have to go
support.
to a shop.
Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your
And I
guide
can't
on
use
gaining
my
access to the
smartphone to
archives.
order things, right?
You should be able to find
It's
her in her
impossible
office
to
across
use
the
my
hall.
smartphone
And
to
on
order
behalf of the
things,
whole of
right?
the United Colonies, you have our thanks.
I mean, Mobiclass is something
dismissed.
like a smartphone.
Citizens.
Just say the word.
They're not killing anymore.
Okay,
I'm
I got
gonna check in
XP,
with
I
Chief
got
Engineer
money.
Kulkarni.
Let's see
Start getting a plan
what
together for
next.
that date.
What's next up? This is Vanguard mission chain. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm just curious what rewards I get. I got a very nice reward for the Ranger mission chain. Got a very nice ship out of it. Sometimes I think CHG is doing this, all those time sinks, to give the impression of, hey, there's something to do in this game. And if you actually want to do a bunker mission, there's a lot of preparation. Because dying off first in 90 minutes is not nice. And you can even die off first if you are in a ship with sinks, with multiple sinks. Oh, sorry, you cannot drink from the sink. You rather die, right? Do you want to drink from the sink or do you want to die? I'm sure you want to die. And you don't want to drink directly from the sink.
It's just hard to keep in touch.
I mean, in real life, I would rather die than drinking from the sink, right? Oh, CIG.
By the way, Captain.
By the way, we still have spaceports. Lorville. Lorville. That doesn't sell anything to drink at all. You have to take the metro into the city to buy something to drink.
I have things for you.
All those little things that just don't make me feel like playing Star Citizen. Sorry. I hope this will change. I hope that one day I will enjoy playing Star Citizen, but it's not today. By the way, if you want to, you can skip all those. You can just teleport from the star map. But I would like to have a little bit of immersion, so I'm doing it like this. Dehydration gun. And pull the water from enemies. Don't give Chris ideas. Oh, we are going to Seoul. Phobos, moon of Mars. Okay, and now? Slowing down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Here.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
To give Chris ideas to have a dehydration gun that you use on enemies to collect water so you don't die of thirst in 90 minutes. Hello, Chris Sinclair. Hello. Selling of graves and urns. Okay, I have to check it. I haven't checked it yet. So what brings you to the hospital? Okay. Okay, hello?
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander?
Do I have any questions? Usually, to be honest, usually I just skip most of
Understood?
the
If you
conversation.
follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking
I took
about
down
it.
3 xenomorphs, terramorphs.
That
3.
must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost
Oh.
regret missing out on all the
Yeah,
fun.
I'm so fantastic. I'm the
Of
best.
course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments.
When will Star Citizen be made?
All
It's a
right.
question you have to
Go ahead,
ask Chris.
take the
Only
way from
Chris
the
knows.
boss. Commander
Only
Conley
Chris.
should be waiting for you.
Only
Goodbye.
Chris can destroy, can kill Star Citizen. One hour stream. I don't think this would be very interesting. Me and Chris.
Pardon.
Chris would have all those excuses. Yeah, very, very soon. We have all the tech and then content will streaming in.
Ah, there you are.
And what should I
Commander
reply?
Kidway
Chris,
and
you're telling
UC
us the same thing for
Glad
10
to
years
have you
by
on
now?
board.
Would this
I
be a
was
good
beginning to
reply? I
think
don't
you were
think
having
so.
second
Don't think
thoughts
it would
about
be
Commander
interesting.
Dwaller's offer.
Convince me it would be for greater good. Okay.
Appears he certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home.
This is my new home?
This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Chris is working on China right now. Sandy and Chris are figuring out payment options for Chinese players, and
Which is precisely
there
why
will
we're
be
taking
another
a more
billion
clandestine
just from
approach.
China.
We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet.
Don't you
Someone
be?
who can feed us
Don't you
information,
have to be
evidence, and
with
expose their
Tencent to
weaknesses?
be able to sell anything in
Catches that you
China?
can't just knock
So
on
maybe
the front door and
Tencent will
ask
buy
for an
in.
application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
I need a bar, yes. Get me a room with them, I talk them into anything. Should I? Okay, I have to try to
Good.
persuade.
I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible
Okay, sorry
opening
guys,
into
this
the
seems to
Crimson
be
Fleet
now
with Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts.
more than a
She
talking
works for
and
the Trade Authority in
detective
So you'll be
missions. I
using a
didn't know
container
this, so I
or
guess
loaded on your
not a
ship
lot
to
of
get
action
her
right
attention.
now. Yeah, when do we getting hex code colors? It's in November. It will be 7 years. 7
Better hope
years.
so. Saoirse won't be easy
Why
to
wouldn't we give the players
Once
this
you bluff your way into the
choice?
Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain.
Point away and I
Eager
will
to
get
get
it
going.
done.
Remember, this entire operation,
Yeah, I do my best
I
and
wouldn't expect any less. Look,
bye.
as an undercover, allow yourself to...
I can stay the
That's
curse.
what I wanted to... Anyway, now, get...
Okay, it's
Good luck.
continue. Where do I have to go?
Yes? Hello? Excuse me. Hey.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather
Yeah,
as
naming
much
is not a
evidence as
joke.
possible.
Yet she introduced this
You
for
find any
like
records that look suspicious
4
or
or
incriminating,
6 ships.
You bring it to me.
Then again,
Is
it
that
stops.
understood?
It's your typical first iteration, starting with a few ships and then never touch it for many, many years. I remember customization options for Origin 300 series, something CRG never touched again, which I don't understand,
Well, you better.
because
Commander Akande's
because
entire
CRG could
operation is
make a
resting on
lot
your
of money.
I
You
want
could
data
change the
plates,
color of
computer
your
downloads,
yoke in your
handwritten
ship.
notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, that miner's... If you've seen what I've seen, you know...
Okay, I
That's
bring
all
you
we're
as
asking.
much evidence.
Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return.
Oh, I'm getting money. That's
It's
good.
not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea.
Chris doesn't want
All
me to
right.
name my ship.
We've loaded
The
a
names
container of Aurora into
would
your
be
ship's
epic.
cargo hold. We're also providing.
Remember the one guy who called his ship deleted by Knight Rider CIG?
CIG. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson
One guy
Fleet.
on the
That should do
PTU
it.
called
You're
his
dismissed.
Reclaimer deleted by Knight Rider CIG. And it went true for a while. Then I made a video about this. I don't think it was my video, but suddenly he had to change it. Had to change
Not
the
really,
name.
no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
I respect your
Don't
privacy.
get me wrong. Let's just stick to the...
Come on, I want to do the mission. Tap. Exit.
We'll be here if you need us.
Chris Sinclair Road. Oh, I got a whole bunch I could change every day.
Yes. What?
Yeah, maybe if you are choosing names that are
Yes.
not exactly very friendly, then they might ban you for a day or two. So I wouldn't overdo it. Okay, let's check out what we have to do next. Proceed to Sardonia. Okay, that's hopefully there will be some action now. Sorry guys, I didn't know this. I have never done this quest line. I was hoping for more action for you. Undocking is just hitting space. But at least we have docking in this game. It's okay, it's good to see the mechanics. Okay. By the way, I'm flying with an Xbox controller. I'm not a fan of controllers, not at all, but I bought one because for some games it's really helpful. For example, try to play Witcher 3 with mouse and keyboard. It's terrible. But Witcher 3 with an Xbox controller is okay. Why can't I select Mars? Okay, now I can select Mars and Sardonia. I have a joystick. I have two joysticks. I have a throttle. I have rudder pedals, but you don't need those for Starfield. An Xbox controller works perfectly fine because it's a very simplified fighting mechanic. Spaceship fight is very simplified in Starfield. Are the box missions good in this game? Chris Sinclair wrote. Yes, they are perfect. They actually, those box missions actually work, Chris Sinclair. Chris. Okay, I have to say Chris Sinclair. If I say Chris, people might think I talk about the other Chris.
I hope I'm not bothering you.
A couple of raids to two joysticks, okay. Chris Sinclair, you are weird.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
DDR pad. What's DDR pad? I'm here to sell, but I'm looking for you. Okay.
Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The trade authority
Yeah, box
turning
missions
away
are.
contraband.
We have box
Oh, I've
missions,
seen
we
everything.
have bunker missions, we have bounties, and everything is just boring and repetitive in Star Citizen. I really hope that things will change, of course. And
All
it's
I'm going to
just
point
now.
at is the ceiling, with my middle finger.
But
Get that
even
stuff out of
there
here
was
before
this
UC security
Star
catches
Citizen
on.
Live
Of
with
course,
Jared and the
if there's
guy
a
who's
finder's fee
doing
you're
those
offering, I
mission
might, well, bend the rules a
scripts.
little bit.
And even Jared was sleeping. Okay, 1000 credits.
You know, it's funny.
Even Jared was
Suddenly,
sleeping,
I do
at
remember
least on the
someone who might
thumbnail.
be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers
Oh, you mean
everything.
this Deutsche
How
Demokratische
nice.
Republik?
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't
dancing
passed out,
game.
you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the broken speed.
Seriously, space combat
I
is
know,
very
it's been a
primitive
pleasure
in this
doing
game,
business
so
with
you don't need a joystick or dual joysticks or anything. And again, sorry guys, I didn't know this
How
mission.
goes?
This mission is so much talking and not a lot of action. The mission before was a lot of action. But I don't mind when I play this. It might just be not very interesting.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink,
To
you
watch
can turn
this.
around and walk away.
Need more people like you
Hey, why don't you say that a
calling
little
out with
louder?
facts and
I don't think every
documentations.
single
Yeah, but
UC guard in Sidonia heard
most
you.
channels are just hype and chill channels.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If
It's
you've
not
got the whole
easier to
shipment of
just
this
do
stuff,
hype
you're going to need to
material
move it
to be a
fast.
shiller and
You're going to
get
have to
money
do
and
something for us
free
first.
ships from CRG.
Right down to business and no small talk. I like it.
Well,
Donut
this is
Steel
utterly
has
ridiculous.
JC Denton
Do we really
as
have to jump
icon.
through these
Okay, I
hoops
like
to
this
get what we
already.
need
Donut
from
Steel. JC Denton.
Lady,
I love
if you want me to move that
PSX1 so
shipment
much.
for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that?
Role-playing
Now
aspect. I
listen
mean,
up.
it's a Bethesda game. It's similar like
I
Fallout
need you
3,
to
Fallout
deal
4,
with a minor
and
who's
Skyrim.
racked
So
up a
if
bunch
you
of
want to
debts.
roleplay,
Probably
you can
spent it all
roleplay on your own, but don't expect
Either
that you
way,
are
I
getting
want
a
that money
perfect
back.
role-playing experience just from playing this game.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos
Oh, do we have
mines.
another shitty shit commercial
Don't
this
worry, you
week
can't
in
miss
ISC?
him. Just look for the most miserable looking guy.
By
in the
lack of
entire
cat
place.
cam. This is Mars, by the way. This is a Mars settlement.
Whether you need single, double, or family occupancy, Lux has you covered. Inquire today.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are
And if you want to know if this game has bugs, yes, it's a Bethesda game, it has bugs, but so far I found nothing game breaking for me. Some people experienced bugs and they had to use the console. I didn't.
I swear that warning klaxon.
I didn't have one crash yet, and I played like 30 hours.
Something I can help you with?
Sounds like Hurston announcements, yeah.
Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Look, I'm tired. Adler, Adler. Oh, wait, you mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check.
That's not good enough.
What the heck do you want me to do, then? Huh? Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now.
Perhaps he's already been through an...
I have to get my pursuit
things?
score up.
Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
Okay, let's see. You have to fill out those 4 lines. I start with something easy. Green.
Sure.
Okay, it
I
worked.
guess I could add...
Another green.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I have 1 more chance. Okay, I need a 3. Okay, this will go wrong. No, it worked.
I might be able to take up a collection.
It worked.
From some of my buddies. Please.
Got
Tell Adler
now
I'm sorry for trying
4
to
or
wriggle out of
5.
the debt. I didn't.
What's new with you today?
Okay, return to Adler.
Report any injuries I may cause to my supervisor.
I mean, I don't mind those missions where I just walk around, but I prefer some action. I don't know why they never made a J.C. Denton Deus Ex movie.
Am I glad I got this job instead of mine?
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? He going to be a problem? Nice. Now, you know. You think you can handle running with my, That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to the... Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that.
Oh, 7,300, that's a lot of money. Now we are going to Europa.
Watch out for the robots.
I mean, if you were talking about role-playing, I am now moving to my ship. If I wanted to, I could just teleport to my ship, so this is my kind of role-playing. But quite often I just teleport. Let's teleport, for example. Your ship, teleport. You don't have to do this. If you want to, you can walk to your ship in full immersion. I don't even have to start, but I want to start. I want to have something at least. Europa.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim.
Okay, it's not intentional, they are working on a fix. Okay, I thought so. I thought it might not be intentional. Still, CNG is making way too many mistakes in their XMLs. CNG never seems to check their XMLs for errors. But thank you very much, Friendly Space Dragon, that's good to know.
There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Reek. I want him dead. It's done when Rake stops. Head back here when you're finished.
Okay, now I have to kill a guy. Oh, it's not finished yet. I thought this would be finished. Okay, that's... Why do you want him dead?
Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner too. Everything was fine until he...
Tap, come on, and exit. I don't think that Chris is drunk on power. I think he has little understanding how long something takes. Chris has no idea how long some things take. Which is bad for someone who's leading such a project. You're going to open your hatch and I'm going to board. Okay, this... I tried. Doesn't sound good.
Okay, docking bay is open. Let's talk.
I was on my mouse still. Okay, dock. If you want to manage such a very big project, you should have a good idea how long certain things take. I don't think Chris has this idea. And remember, last CitizenCon, Chris was talking about skills.
I'm not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have
I
done
don't
that
mind
from your ship.
skills.
If you wanted our cargo, we could have
But
jettisoned
CHG hasn't even started to
you.
work
Just
on
stop talking and
skills.
let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
Okay, those are not nice options.
I will not murder a man in cold blood. You will have to kill us all first.
Don't want to do this.
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
I don't like those options.
First you offer peaceful solution, and now you make threats. I am not sure I trust you at all. You are asking me to betray my own crew.
Okay, let's see if we can persuade him.
It's true. I do not know him that well. And some of what he says is suspicious.
It's not even realism, and if this was at least a little bit realistic, but nothing in Star Citizen is realistic.
I do not even know if you are with them.
I have one more chance,
Usually they are
otherwise
not one
this
to
will be a
talk.
gunfight.
I do not know who to believe.
Hey, I got it.
But you would not have come all this way if you were lying. All right, I will do it. I've got no love for the fleet. And if Rake was one of them, my loyalties with him end. But, if I do this, you have to promise to spare the rest of the crew. And leave the supplies for New Homestead.
Is that all it takes for you to flip on me, Dimitri? Unbelievable.
It is either you or all of us, Austin. I'm sorry.
Cut the crap and just admit it. You're a coward. You know, I almost bought it. All that crap about helping people and making a difference. But at the end of the day,
Come with
you're no
me,
different from the fleet.
Rick.
When push comes to shove, you only care about yourself.
Glad that's over.
Hey, I didn't have to kill him.
Well,
That's my role
they're
playing.
not going to need
I
it
don't. I'm not role playing as a good guy, but I'm not role playing as an asshole either. And if I don't have to kill an NPC, then I prefer it. So that's my kind of role playing. You can always put you can always put some role playing into the game. Okay, return back to Europe. Okay, that's a lot of talking, not a lot of
I
action.
have things for you.
I don't even think if Chris is interested in a realistic game. I mean, nothing in Star Citizen is realistic. Let's face it. Okay, I got this ship yesterday and I still have to find my way around. Star Citizen has almost no physics. Mass is just a number and CHE ignores their own number. You are dying of hunger in less than 7 hours, now first in 1.5 hours. Nothing is realistic. You can move cargo crates using handheld tractor beams that have more mass than you do. It's not about realistic. I don't know what Chris is actually about, what his plan is. Maybe his plan is making the gameplay as tedious and boring as possible. If this is his plan, then Chris certainly succeeded. Waiting on the Polaris. Just don't think that we will get Polaris soon just because she is on the progress track at the moment. A lot of ships were on the progress tracker, for example BMM, Apollo. All those ships were on the progress tracker. I guess I can teleport. Oh no, wrong button. No, I didn't want to stand up. Just because something is on the progress tracker does not mean it's about to get done. In Polaris, I don't know what you would do with a Polaris at the moment. On the other hand, we have lots of ships that have nothing to do. Oh, now we have enemies here. This is space combat in this game. It's very primitive. You don't need a joystick to play this game. And you can ram ships and don't take damage. So it's very primitive. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, seriously, what would you do with a Polaris right now? You can collect some junk after you destroyed enemy ships. Yeah, I don't have this yet. I don't have this yet. You can even disable other ships and board them, and then you have a new ship. I'm level 18 or 19 now. I still need a lot of skill points. I don't think it's one of the best ships, but it's a quite good ship. It's a ship you get for completing the ranger missions. And it can carry a lot of cargo, something I like very much because I like to collect loot and sell it. Okay, we have one more to collect. There are so many skills I need. Getting XP is okay. I mean, I don't... Some people are doing this. Some people have a new game. The first things they are doing, they are going to YouTube. How can I get most money? How can I get most XP? I'm not doing this. I want to experience a game. If I just want to have a lot of money very, very quickly, I could just cheat, which I won't do.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight.
Nope, no person wrote my skills after researching and base building. Yeah, I haven't done any, sorry, I was hitting my microphone. I haven't done any base building yet, which I really, really would like to do too. But I also need to put some points into guns, into weapons.
No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses.
So now you saw space combat in Starfield, which is very watered down, very easy.
You wanted into the Crimson Fleet?
But it's okay for a game like Starfield.
Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up,
No person, how many bases have you built so far? Do you need a lot of resources for building a base? I've never done this in this game.
you better stow that crap before you make me change my mind. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
I think I will continue on the main quest now, because I'm not so sure what I'm getting into here. It's a Bethesda game, of course. There are, I think, 6 different factions, and you can join each of those factions, and you're getting a nice reward at the end of their quest line. For example, this ship I got for completing the Ranger quest line, which took like 10 hours. I have 2 outposts. No person wrote. I have 2 outposts. Just a lot of scanning for resources, but now I can ship between locations. Yeah, you can join every quest, every... Okay, what's fuel consumption? Okay, I don't have enough fuel. I guess I have to fly differently. Yeah, like in Oblivion, like in all the other games, you can join each faction. You can have ships with, okay, I want too many. You can have ships with longer quantum jumps or gravity jumps, like it's called in this game. But I should be able to make this. Yes, I can make this. Do not steal road, that's so silly. This is like all Bethesda games ever worked. If you play Oblivion, if you play Skyrim, if you play Fallout, you can join each and every faction. It's just how the games work. Okay, I'm now back on the main mission line. Want to check out what's going on here. I mean, it's just a decision that Todd is making that you can join every faction.
Argos has clearly washed its hands of this operation.
Oh, I didn't know that pirates are attacking your base. That's interesting. And you can set up turrets. Okay, that's very interesting. That's cool. Now I didn't know what the question was. I'm just saying Lynn.
Don't you Lynn me. I thought things had already gone sideways, but no, that was just the beginning. More pirates showed up when you were gone.
It's very interesting. So you have a base and your base is getting attacked by pirates. Reminds me of Fallout 4. That's interesting, actually.
Well, how could you have? You weren't here. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay."
No person wrote, I also grilled a wildlife for cooking skills. Okay. Yeah, you have a lot of options. Something I like about Bethesda games. Alien sandwich.
And he's got the third one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's third law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hela. I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either. They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of...
Okay, now... I've been here before, but I don't remember. Ah, okay, the first shooting mission spot. Must have been on Friday or Saturday. Scenic route, yeah, sorry guys, I wasn't here too often. Let's check out what our next task actually is. Report to Vigilance. Okay. Might have been this door anyway. Usually there should be a marker at the door. No, this door. Okay, I have to use this switch. Gordon, what did you buy? Starfield? I mean, don't expect Star Citizen. Expect Fallout 4 or Skyrim. Then you're fine. Okay, what am I missing? Okay. A locked door? That's strange. Why is the door locked? I mean, I can get this open, but what about people who don't have any skills yet? What are they doing? This is a hacking mini game. Still, I think it's strange that there's a locked door. What about if you have a new player who doesn't invest in hacking? How should he go inside? Maybe he has to come back when he has level 1 hacking. Are there 3 colors? I could show you the color scheme, but not at the moment. Yes, you can color your ship, and it doesn't cost you up to $25. Look at power source. Okay, next room has something I need. Okay, I need a power cell. Yeah, you can color your ship and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. Why does it say next room when I have to go outside? Okay, let's just accept it. Check for power cell. Okay, I have a power cell now. By the way, this game has vehicles, they are just not driving and you cannot drive them. But it has robots. No, I don't think I need 3. Okay, just to be sure, not that I'm going again.
You wanna try fix? I'm packing up, Dusty.
I need a power cell.
Don't see what good it will do since they're already gone, but fine. Here. You need any more?
Okay, let's get another one, just to be sure. I don't think I need all 3. There was a similar riddle I did previously where I didn't need all 3. Okay, now I have 3 power cells. Yeah, it was optional. Your companions are as stupid as ever in Bethesda games, but it's fine. I can live with it. No, I have to put power cell here. Okay, let's use all 3. Maybe I get more XP that way. I doubt it, but maybe. Yeah, see you. Thanks for joining, Tagged.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up. night with this handsome.
Yes, you can tell your companions to stay away, or you can just dismiss them. But they are useful because they can carry your junk.
Metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
Alert, alert. Okay.
Can't believe we got into this mess.
Done.
Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range.
And we are going out again.
Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up?
Those environments look okay. And we have some loot.
What good is sending a transmission down there? You gotta tell Lynn how far
When I started, I collected a lot of loot. I don't think I need to collect a lot of loot anymore, because you are finding quite a lot of guns that are going for a good amount of money. So maybe I don't have to pick up everything anymore.
So, you actually get that computer working again?
Yes. From Barrett.
What? Let me see that. Funny. Even though... Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the Be a while before Argos comes to pick me up. I'll be... And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately. Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me.
Potential companion, okay. Recruit, okay, you can recruit her as a crew. Not now. Let's go back to our ship. Now I could walk back, but I can also just teleport.
All crew accounted for. We're ready to
Chris, are you still here? Chris Sinclair? I could show you, if you're still here, I could show you how the paint system works. Actually, I haven't done it yet, but it's pretty easy, I think. Okay, back to Xbox controller. Let's check out where I have to go next. Go to any planet in the Vega system. No, not no. I want to continue main quest. Okay, it's optional, but I think it makes sense to recruit her. Yeah. Sorry, I have to land again, I think. It makes sense to recruit her. It's optional, but it can help your ship. I should have done this right there. Where did she go? She was here somewhere.
Good luck finding Barrett. Keep an eye out for Hello while you're at it.
Come on, E.
Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. My contract's up.
I want... You should come along.
Works for me. I'm not fussy.
Now you can assign several positions. Those NPCs have certain skills. For example, she has demolition and outpost management. Not really useful on board the ship, but let's just accept this.
Right. I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
5 hours and 40 minutes. Okay. I don't want to spoil this for you. So we did the optional things. We recruited her. Why is this always on top? Travel to Altair 2. I mean, you don't see a lot of spoiler here. Yeah, what I don't understand, there are players who always start with, what is the easiest way to make money? What is the easiest way to get XP? I think it's a lot more fun to experience a game on your own, at least at first. Of course, I'm using Google if I'm at a dead end, if I don't know what I have to do next. Sure, but I don't use Google or YouTube to find a way to make the most money and most XP. I want to experience this game myself. Okay, now we are flying to Altair. Nice Idris. That's a ship I got for free. I got the ship for just doing the Ranger mission chain.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney, out.
By the way, I will certainly restart a campaign at the highest difficulty because I now kind of know how the game works. Not perfect, but I know more than I did before. People just rush to endgame greed for more power. I mean, I don't mind looking up some guides. Where can you get the best gun in the game, or where can you get the best rifle in the game? I don't mind doing this, but not in the first week or so.
Life forms.
Because Idris works too. Okay, in theory, you could teleport to this location, but not the first time. The first time, you have to actually walk there. Was this a critter? It's pretty much like Fallout 4. You have to discover a location first, and then as soon as you have discovered it, you can teleport to it anytime you want later. And of course you have fauna. I don't see fauna here at the moment. Oh, okay, there's something. In this game we actually have fauna. Okay, toxic gas. Where did it go? I saw it. Okay, it's gone. Some of those animals are very tough. I don't think those are tough. I cannot wait to have fauna in Star Citizen. Okay, yeah, those are not exactly tough. And you can collect resources from them. It would be very nice if you would have fauna in Star Citizen soon, and you can kill animals for fur, for resources that you can sell. Would actually be a very nice new gameplay loop. Okay, this doesn't look good.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Animals will T-pose.
Pirates coming back to kill me. Lucky me.
Nah, I'll be alright. Just, you know, wasn't trying to move around too much with all the...
You should let us help you. There's no reason for you to have to suffer needlessly.
Man, I was so terrified. There it was all. Oh, he tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in, all of a sudden. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble. Then he did the little... Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked. So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." I was drifting in and out, but yeah, I think so. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Hey, I should come with you, right?
Let's get you on your feet first.
Yeah, just, give me a minute. I think the worst of it is, yeah, let me know when you want to head out.
Okay, now optional, recruit Heller as crew. Okay, you can recruit him too. Okay, let's do it. Let's recruit him too.
Still think there might be a spot? You bet. I've worked on... And if you're in the... Phew, oh, I'm glad...
Second crew member, okay, what can he do? He is good at geology and outpost engineering. Okay.
You got it. Catch you on the flip side.
So, I think we have to go back to our ship. Back to Vectera. Listen to emergency transmission O2. No marker. Why no marker? But it makes sense just to go back to the ship. Now I can just teleport back, which is okay. If you want to... Oh, first time the game crashed. If you want to, you can of course walk back for immersion. So you don't have to teleport back. First time this game crashed, but it was an exit crash. Autosave. Okay. 7 minutes ago. Yeah, sorry guys, game crashed. I have to walk again to the crash site. Did the actually say when they will fix this the pains for 400i? And those areas have a limited walkable area, so you cannot just walk for 50 kilometers. On the other hand, usually you shouldn't notice this. So far I have not run into an invisible wall.
Oh, hey.
Okay, I will just make it quick.
Man.
How many hours? Like 30 hours? And it wasn't really a bad crash. If I would have
He tells me.
If I would have a fresh save, it wouldn't have been bad at all.
Bingo. You missed. Man. Oh, yeah.
I will just click through it because we just heard it.
I was drifting. Got a signal. Hey. Yeah. Give me a minute. Let me know when you want to.
Okay, this time I'm saving. Okay, why can't I select Star Eagle? That's strange. Maybe I have to walk this time. I don't have to recruit him. It's optional. Maybe there's a bug with this mission. Let's just walk back.
Oxygen, nitrogen.
No, I have to recruit him.
here.
Why? It's optional. Let's get going.
Oh, I'm glad.
Okay,
You got it.
confirm. Listen to emergency transmission, but I guess that's not here. That's how do I do this? Is that something here I have to click on? Don't see anything that looks like a radio, like a transmission. Okay, let's try again. Go back. Doesn't want me to fast travel. Okay, not sure what's going on. Maybe this mission is bugged. Now I cannot. Okay, now I can. Now something happened.
I have something for you.
I have something for you when you've got a sec.
Looks like there's a little bug with this mission. He said,
Mining on the schedule today?
I have something for you if you have a minute, okay? Sure. Where are you?
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around. I've got something for you right here.
What do you have for me?
Hey there. Catch you later.
Okay, he gave Palladium. The first time that I have a buggy mission. Listen to emergency transmission O2. Do I have it in inventory? Let's check out if I have it in inventory. Yes, I have it in inventory.
Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have.
By the way, voice acting is very good in this game.
Underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
And we have number 2.
Fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move. He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah. Thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
Okay, now I should have done this. Travel to Basel 3. I think most of those are real stars in a real location, and this is not exactly the whole Milky Way galaxy, which is fine. You don't need to see this as a shortcut for this too, but I actually enjoy a little bit of role-playing. $616,000 AU, okay. Why not in light years? Why in AUs?
happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking.
Scottish. He is Scottish.
Oh, and now you've made mine. Afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
Okay, guess land here. And exit ship.
We'll be lucky if we pull anything organic off this rock.
Okay, that's close by, 80 meters. Are those bad guys? Pirate people, okay, I would guess. You have heard nothing. I am not hitting him. There must be something invisible in the way. I've had this before. So this game is not perfect. It has your usual Bethesda bugs. And I haven't upgraded this range yet. Not good. I need to upgrade the range of those things, but I don't have a lot of skill points, so this has to wait.
Ah, lovely. Crimson Fleet. I'd forgotten I hadn't had my weekly fill of pirates just yet.
Wait, what was that? Why kill? Why yeah? Got the world is for you!
What is he shooting at?
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Yeah, what was he shooting at? We have a turret. Okay, I don't know what he is shooting at.
Just give up. Damn.
There's nothing.
Never get tired of that.
Maybe they were just practicing. Those are pirates. Physics. I was hitting his jetpack. Okay, that was cool. Yeah, I really have to upgrade the range of my scanner. It has a very low range. Oh no, that's a dead guy. He's hanging in the ceiling. There are lots of skills you can upgrade. For example, scanner range, and my range is very low. He's dead too.
You expecting me to jump down after you?
Crimson Fleet are the bad guys, pirates.
Oh yeah. There's no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right?
You cannot shoot through the glass, through the windows.
Thing. Unicorn. Not kidding.
Wait, the mythical mare with the magic horn?
Yeah, NPCs like to stand in front of you and blocking your shot.
Knock another one for me.
And he's walked in reverse. That's the guy I have to rescue. Gun handling feels quite good in this game. And gunfights are actually fun. They are much more difficult one than this.
Well, I can't say I feel too bad about you killing someone who kidnapped me and probably murdered a lot of people. Matsur the Grim? Honestly, a pretty nice guy as far as pirates go. Think I butted heads with his... Hey, you're underselling my harrowing escape from certain doom here. A little charm goes a long way when the knives are out. Honestly, I was kind of rolling the dice with you. But hey, sometimes a bet pays off.
That's the guy who gave me the ship at the start of the game.
Please, go on. Mm-hmm.
I should ask about the artifact.
Back to the lodge? Yes. Continue, please. I think about it a lot. There's so many... I'm not a fearful man, but I'm keenly aware that this all... Right. Later.
Okay, and now I usually loot the place and then I sell the items. This was a very easy fight, but I had fights that were much more difficult. I guess I'm going to eat and I will call it a day now. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this interesting. I can highly recommend Starfield if you're looking for a Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Skyrim-like game. If you're looking for a better Star Citizen, Starfield is not exactly what you should go for. But I enjoy Starfield a lot. It's really fun. And I enjoy games like Fallout 4 and Skyrim a lot. So, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.